let's talk about why you shouldn't count on a combination of the government and tech platforms for content moderation. Why that's not a good idea. First of all, let's give some context. I am 32, I'm turning 33, and well, that gives me a very good handle on what content moderation was like before the internet went woke. Hold on, I have to get started. 1 second. Actually, I'm gonna include it. I'm only a reluctant hairfluencer. Please tell me in the comments what you find so appealing about styling hair on the internet. Oh, maybe I should make it abundantly clear. If it's a sex thing, don't tell people on the internet that you're interested in them for sex things unless they're selling you explicitly. Come on. That's exactly what I'm talking about, right? So I, from trauma, have this deep understanding that the internet can be disgusting. And not disgusting in like a normal way, the way it is now, but truly like repulsive to the human spirit. When it had the reputation for being neck-bearded weirdos, well, you didn't get to be anything else. That was literally the point of Gamergate. How dare these women involve themselves in our culture? Obviously, that means we need to truly destroy their lives. I'm telling you. We could go back to that. You know how Twitter is? It's exactly how the whole internet was. Really. Like, highly online people, there were no feminists. There were no annoying furries that... Here's the thing. I cannot be the one to start the discourse about... but somebody else should. I'm somebody who got online in like 2014. I'm here to defend. I lived through some stuff. Part of that was the, like, sweet spot of content moderation coming into effect. Our social understanding of the internet changing to be a place where just normal people were, and the enshittification that is now just rampant was not present. My favorite woke, actually literally woke, her name was Chi, the woke, and then I don't, because I read it when I participated in her community when she was doing her no money third job as a mom who was in school. And if she's around on the internet, please tell me where she is. I owe all my internet sense to her community. Any sense I have is owed directly to this woman. And I lost her. She just left. Not because she wanted to, but because her second alt that she created because white people kept reporting her for being reverse racist. So, this was in like 2018, 2019. Imagine what would happen if we had this federal government. If you care about liberation, well, sucks to suck, I guess. We don't need you here. Because as soon as the government gets involved in content moderation, that's the whole point of repealing Section 230. It's to get the government in the business of content moderation. Because if you are no longer individually responsible for your actions on the internet, which is what Section 230 does, then who is responsible? The tech company. The tech company that gives billions of dollars to whoever is in charge, even when they're fascists? Well, I lost some footage. And this is now the fifth. So long and the short of it is that Section 230 is the only reason why anyone who has something slightly edgy to say on the internet gets to say it. When massive companies are liable for anything that you say using their service, the way an editor of a newspaper is liable for what gets printed in the newspaper, if we're going to the editor standard, goodbye, sexy DMs, guys. I don't know what to tell you. Goodbye, marginally legal health care, like gender affirming care, or the thing that I can't say because apparently it's not good for the algorithm already. Sometimes I watch the PBS NewsHour, and because I'm watching it on YouTube, I get surprised because they say a word that other people on the internet can't say. But you can say it on broadcast television? Internet censorship is bad enough. Can we please keep Section 230, please? It's a little longer, but you still know the tune and you can still sing along. I have a question. Do you know what protects your speech online? Yes, it's Section 230 that's often so maligned by those who think democracy works best when you're in line. Of course, they are wrong. Do you want to call them Nazis? Do you want to call them Nazis? Do you want to call them Nazis? Then you need 230.